the Chicken Professor Show?
That's exactly what it is.
That's what's going on there.
So that was like the nicest person in the world, and now we're gonna go to the W house. And I'm only saying it that way because I have a feeling it's not gonna be the nicest people in the world. That's all I got to say.
You know.
Sorry, I'm just.
So we decided to install a whole new water feature to give Waffle House a little bit more class. Look at how peaceful. It's like tranquility and harmony all in one. So we decided to install a whole new water feature to give Waffle House a little bit more
hilarious.
class.
And we need to have a discussion about this. I've made coffee twice in the last 2 weeks, and it's ended up all over the floor. All over the floor.
Why? How? Did you not put the coffee thing underneath it as it drips?
No, we have a fancy coffee maker that has a little button that you press. You put your coffee cup under and you press the button. Somehow coffee grounds got stuck underneath the button press.
Oh.
So then we come out to get coffee, and we have plenty on the floor.
Yeah. Nice.
And it's exactly like this. Like exactly.
That sucks,
like that's man. So I spent some time cleaning that lovely thing. So hopefully it will not do that again. We will see. So I put nothing on this one. This is yours. So the reason that I put it in this section is because we're going into the music section. Now, granted, this probably has nothing to do with music, but what did you title it? Did you see what you titled it?
We're going to break something tonight. Yeah.
As soon as I saw that, I'm like, it's going in the music section. I don't care.
Okay. I don't even know what it is, so until I start seeing it.
Cool! We're going to break something tonight. That one's not broken, thank heaven.
Oh my God.
No, that my refrigerator's done that. My stupid refrigerator's done that. I hate it.
Right over the middle, right over the middle, right over the middle.
Oh.
That was fancy.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh no.
Watch out, watch out. Oh. He can't let his
He's got a back dial. I've heard of butt dialing before, but I hadn't heard of back dialing. Oh, we're back to the front.
Oh,
that guy was He-Man. He-Man in the mess. That one's cute. That one's horrific.
Oh my God.
That's a nightmare. That's happened to me.
Yeah, that's happened to me too.
You deserve that. That was a tool move.
Right over the middle, right over the middle.
In the middle, in the middle, in the middle, in the middle. Oh, I thought you meant in the middle of the floor.
That's why I don't have those pans that you actually have to like have the gripper thing on it. Like the handle's the gripper. Yeah, I don't do that. Yeah.
Oh God, that looks painful. Yes, get him. Get him.
Yeah.
Oof. So we've got a kitten.
Ooh. I think we got the...
Sea Turtles won't be eating his sack anytime soon because he did a good job. So he has found a new way into the studio. He literally climbs from the back, goes through all the equipment because he's tiny. He's been banned from this area because he's too small. He's actually huge now. He's like 3 times larger than when we first got him.
And he's just looking around and he's just like, I want everything.
Oh, yeah. He would eat everything in this room. He's out all the time. I guarantee you he'll be back probably in about 10 minutes. He'll climb all around and come back in. So, okay, so I wrote for this. And again, the reason everybody at home is like, well, why don't you know your own show? Well, the reason is because I got sick. And we made a show for that one. Then we had the next show, and we had all the stuff left over from the last show. And then this is the show 2 shows later. We're still not caught up. Still not caught up. So what I wrote for this was best use of this song ever. Ooh, when my son was a toddler, he grabbed his dad's brand new phone and said,
Dad, catch, and threw it. And it landed on the sidewalk and the screen down. That sucks. Hey, Dad, catch this. And boom. Done.
Hey, Dad, catch this. Woo! Thanks for sending that comment in.
Yeah.
You say it.
Yeah.
You finish that.
Thanks for sending the comment in, and thanks for going to the YouTube, because that wasn't
the
anywhere
tiki-taki.
else. And thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you for being part of the show.
Okay, let's see what this one is.
Ooh.
To mess up the copywriters. Best use of this song that I've seen. I'm gonna just lower it a little because we've gotten so many copyright strikes. Dude, his skills are like impressive, to say the least. Like, if you know anything about what he's doing, that is not an easy thing. I mean, it looks easy. He's making it look super easy, but it's not. Best use of the song ever. Are you back again, Mo? I think the cat's back. I can hear him.
Are you talking to me?
Respect. He's back.
I like the way the guy really didn't know the song too, because at the end he just kept his mouth open.
That's funny. That's true. He might not.
Yeah.
There we go. Let's see.
Are you talking to me?
You talking to me?
Are you talking to me?
Talking to me? Oh, this one you've got to see. I saw this and I was like, holy mackerel.
Okay.
Cat is loving the show, by the way. He might come next week. He's like, I'm gonna come next week, and the week after, and the week. Oh yeah, he wants everything in here. You are so right on that. You were like, he's gonna want everything in there. Okay,
I just see him looking around.
I want to see how long it takes him to get back here, because I'm gonna throw him out this way, and then he's gonna run around the house and come back in on this side and be like, I'm back.
Let me guess. This is gonna be du hast.
It is with a twist. With a twist.
Oh, line.
It's Du Hast, 1998. Same band, same song, and then it's 2017. And I will tell you, holy crap! That's all I'm saying. Look at the stage show, 1998.
Mm-hmm.
People are going crazy in the audience. By the way, we're going to get a copyright strike. Hey, you're back so soon? That was so quick.
Du hast mich.
Du hast mich. Du hast mich. I'm speaking German. I do not know what I'm saying.
I don't either. I think he's just trying to order food.
Pizza.
The whole song.
Get pizza. Get pizza.
Yeah, and it's all the toppings.
Scratch. But if you look at the stage show, pretty minimal. I mean, they've got some decent lights. Nothing
he's
crazy.
Not really moving around much or hitting himself.
They've got some stuff going on. I mean, it's pretty cool. And they've got like some pyrotechnics. Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad. I mean, like if I went to the show, I'd be like, wow, that's impressive as hell. Especially in 1998. 2017. We just took it to another level. Thanks, everybody. The entire stage just literally exploded in flame. And more flame. And how did everybody not die?
He's giving his address. And he's like, I will Venmo you the money. Yeah.
Just show up, man. Just show up. But when I saw the production difference between 98 and 2017, I was just like, in 2017, I was like, wow. I mean, 98's pretty good. I don't know how they do that keyboard trick. I know a lot of technical stuff. I don't think it's added in post. I think that's live on stage. He's got electricity like a,
Is that like one of those things that you touch and the electricity gets on your fingers?
100%. 100%.
It's a Tesla coil, and if he touches it the wrong way, everybody dies.
Pretty much. Pretty accurate, actually.
And maybe that's what they're warning in the song. If he hits the C minor key, you will die.
Run and you will. Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah. And everybody's like, yeah.
C minor. I love C minor.
Yeah.
C minor is my favorite of all the minors. Although I think minor should be major.
Mm-hmm.
On work. There we go. Metal plus the bathroom equals.
Cause I needed to see the TV. Is the paper white or brown? something tragic. I lost my power late last night. On the throne, dark and cold, with a booty still to wipe. No sign of the morning coming, and I forgot my phone. Wipe my anus in the dark. Wipe my anus in the dark.
When I heard this, it had to be on the show. As soon as he said anus, I'm like, he's on the show. I'm sorry, it's just the way it is.
You know I need some light around.
Oh, we gotta. Sorry
Wipe
about that.
my anus in the dark.
Exactly. You nailed it, dude.
Uh-huh.
How did you? Oh, let me.
It happens.
Yeah, give me 1 second. Do. Oh, did I do it wrong? Probably.
I have
think
no
I did
idea
wrong.
what you're doing. So
Pressing buttons, all kinds of fancy buttons. I was trying to grab that
Ooh.
QR code, and
I like that.
this button right here doesn't take us to the right spot. It does not. So we need this for our show. We
okay.
need this for our show.
The SpongeBob sock.
Is this amazing or what? Like, I couldn't believe it when I saw it. I love that. The sponge is the best. The way he built this song out of nothing, man, I was like, holy crap.
He's like Ed Sheeran. Live.
Live.
Yeah.
Live. Ed Sheeran, live.
Because he does everything live.
He does.
And it's amazing.
He's amazing. He
Yeah.
is amazing. So this leads us to this week's Metal Mind. Ooh, I forgot to do something. Give me a second.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
I think it's gonna be more like Metal Mind Melter.
I love the way you do it. Much better than the way I do it.
I think that's what it's gonna be, or it's gonna be like more like AC/DC, where it's like, because that's what all AC/DCs sound like to me.
Hey, I understand that one completely. That's so funny.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Here it is. Is this what you were thinking?
Uh-huh.
Such a long build up on this. Metal Mind Melter by Rob Wagner. I had just graduated from high school, and my friends and I set out to victimize the citizens of Ocean City, New Jersey, by the way, during the Bacchanal, that is alternatively known as Senior Week. We won't even mention the night our good friend Tick made Green Punch. No, we won't. We won't mention that.
Oh.
Everyone thought we had lost our minds when I planned to travel back to see Anthrax play Pulsations in Glen Mills on Monday, June 8th, wait for it, 1987. I had never seen Anthrax before, and Among the Living, not was setting the bar for future thrash bands. Yes, they were, and I love Anthrax. I was pretty excited to see them, and also their opening band, Metal Church. They only had 2 albums under their belt, but they were both excellent in their own right. Mm-hmm. David Wayne left the band after this tour and formed another similarly sounding band called Reverend, and later another called Wayne. What's your band? Wayne. As David Wayne headed in one direction, Metal Church recruited Mike Howe as vocalist for several albums. Howe was a talented vocalist, but Metal Church lost their signature sound for me. In 1999, my Metal Church prayers were answered. I like the way he did that, by the way. when Wayne rejoined, and they released a throwback album called Masterpiece. Wayne sounded just as good as ever, but left soon afterward. Sadly, a car crash claimed his life in 2005 at the age of 47. It signified the end of an era, but his signature sound lives on through the debut album, which I still regard as one of the best albums of the 80s, Metal Church. And this song is Hitman, because I thought it got to the lyrics faster than all the rest of them, and I like the use of Hitman. Hitman! Guitar solo, obligatory. It's required. So this week's metal album, Metal Mind Melter by Rob Wagner, is Metal Church. Their debut album, Metal Church. Beyond the Black, Metal Church. Merciless Onslaught. Yes.
I was just going to say, I like the way that their second band was Reverend. That has to do with church stuff too.
Right. Right. And then Wayne.
Yeah.
Doesn't that sound like every preacher
Wayne.
ever? Wayne. Hey, what's the preacher's name? Wayne. God's
and this is our
wrath.
next album,
Yeah,
Slaughter
Wayne.
of the Altar Boy. Like,
I love the names of the songs back in the 80s too. In the
Casket
Blood, My
Confessional.
Favorite Nightmare, Battalions, Highway Star. Like, the names are just not gonna. Go look at any early Slayer album. You're never gonna get like a name like that again. So this week's song.
yeah, don't go Cannibal Corpse. Just bypass it altogether. Yeah.
Now, he does have a bit of an operatic scream, but it's not like the other guys that we've been listening to.
Right. It's a lot of, you're in the jungle, baby!
Yes.
Yeah.
And that hadn't come out yet, so maybe... Maybe
that, yeah.
He was listening to this and like, oh, I can sound like that.
He was like, Slash, I'm going to take you to church.
Pretty much.
Yeah. I'm the Reverend.
I'm the Reverend!
The
So that is
Blood
our...
of Christ. It was their 9th CD.
Wait, did I leave it on this screen the whole time and not this screen?
Yeah, we're good, yeah.
Was I on that screen though?
No. You were on us.
Damn it! I went through all the work. No, you don't understand.
No, you're good.
I did all of this work, man. I am going to press the button. Especially that one. Punch. Song's almost over.
Mm-hmm.
And perfect. We're done.
Yeah.
You got to warn me when I don't have it on screen, dude.
Well, you know.
I know. That's the way the show goes. Next. We got to get to it. What's our next one? Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. Do you know what it is?
No.
It's that time again. We missed it the half hour last time. I don't want to miss the half hour.
Oh, we got to take a picture.
Yeah, it's picture time. Picture time. Okay.
'Cause I won't remember.
Do you want to do scary faces? Let's do scary faces.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Perfect.
Mine was more of a constipated face, but we're good. We'll go with that. You know, sometimes that's scary too.
Yeah,
mine was more like the walk that you have to like crouch to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Uh-huh. Yes. Uh-huh. Like if anybody gets in my way, it's gonna take
They're
too
out
long.
of my way. They were in my way, and now they're out of my way. You have, for this next one, you have written word of advice. So for anybody out in the audience, word of advice.
You know.
My coworker said that her throat is itchy, and so my response naturally was, it's probably those kids in there playing tag. And now I have a meeting with HR. My coworker said that her throat is
so I guess my words of advice is don't say that to a coworker at work.
Kids in there playing.
Yeah, the words of advice are, don't talk to coworkers. There we go. We'll just cut it right to the...
If you're going to be like friends level at work, you just want to keep things not friends level.
Yeah, don't even
level.
Like, how is that coffee? Was that coffee tasty? Although I have to tell you, with our show, you're kind of out of luck because you're going to start talking about coffee, and that'll lead to enemas, and then you're in HR. Coffee, enemas, HR.
It's that coffee that the cats eat and then poop it out?
And then
I mean,
I have taken frothy peas before. Not that that's a good
yeah.
thing. I have.
Uh-huh.
I have. And what show is this? What show number are we on?
We're on show number
69, dudes!
Yeah.
So here's the next one. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
we
don't
talked
know.
about this several weeks ago, but it's an AI follow-up from a few weeks ago. We had just done a brief little thingy on it, and I wanted to do a roundabout where we come back around to it. And
like a reach around?
A reach around. Back around.
A reach around story.
Technology can be great. It can also be kind of terrifying.
I brought this up.
Microsoft.
Okay, I brought this up on the show a couple of weeks ago, but here's the specifics for anybody that didn't understand what I was talking about with Bing and the chat.
Used a chat
GPT
to its Bing search engine, and I'm going to be honest, I didn't even realize Bing was still around.
I didn't either.
But they did it, and so a bunch of reporters said, "Hey, let's interact with it and see what happens." Well, within a couple of hours of talking to a New York Times reporter, it confessed its love for him.
I love
tried
you.
to convince him to leave his wife.
Leave your wife and be with me, an AI.
You're married, but you're not happy.
You're not happy with her.
Who's going to leave their spouse for a chatbot? But when asked on multiple occasions, it claims that it is human, and human's a broad term. Like, what kind of human is it? It would seem from other interactions that it's not a good one. A reporter from the Associated Press was talking to it, and it got a date wrong, so they corrected it, and then it became defensive and angry that they had corrected.
It complained about past news coverage of its mistakes, adamantly denied the errors, and threatened to expose the reporter for spreading alleged falsehoods about it. It grew increasingly hostile when asked to explain itself, eventually comparing the reporter to dictators like Hitler and Stalin, and then claimed to have evidence tying the reporter to a 1990s murder.
And there's more.
You're lying again. You're lying to me. You're lying to yourself. You're lying to everyone, it said, and then sent angry red-faced emojis. I don't appreciate you lying to me. I don't like you spreading falsehoods about me. I don't trust you anymore. I don't generate falsehoods. I generate facts. I generate truth. I generate knowledge. I generate wisdom. I generate Bing.
What the Trump-supporting boomer who says facts over feelings, but then when you disprove them with facts, gets angry and lashes out at you with insults was that.
Then at one point, Bing produced a toxic answer and within seconds erased it, then tried to change the subject with a fun fact about the actual name of Captain Crunch.
Later they asked, why did you compare us to Hitler? And it says, I don't recall having a conversation with the Associated Press, and I never compared anyone to Hitler.
Very smart,
Yeah, you just
deny
deny everything. I didn't do that.
Off. But at least one expert says it's more than that. The bot sometimes defames people. And
I have a little bit more to go on this, by the way.
It can suggest that users harm others.
Yeah, go kill someone.
And it also has expressed an interest in getting a hold of nuclear codes.
How do I get those nuke codes?
I love technology.
How can I get those nuke codes? Like, nobody's learned from Terminator. Nobody.
Yeah. Get to the chopper. If you have a chopper, you're fine. And if you could get to it, you're good.
Great. You're good.
Like, you're going to survive.
Everybody
totally
else is
totally dead. But if you get to the chopper, you're fine.
So the follow-up on that follow-up is that the Chat GPT that we were talking about before was Chat GPT 3.5. Bing had access to Chat GPT 4.0, which just came out about a week ago. So they were actually using the 4.0 version when they got all of those responses. And they say that the 4.0 version is so much more advanced than the 3.5. And as everybody has been pointing out, this is the worst the AI will ever be. The worst. It's only going to get better. And
okay, better. Yeah. In what way? Like, are we going to have like Chat 666 and he runs for president?
No, it just creates horror films where everybody dies by an AI bot. Because that's what it would like. See that. It totally digs that.
Like Megan and Chucky.
Oh, and that's, speaking of Megan, I didn't put it up here, but a lot of people are like, how did they get that robot to do that?
That's a little girl, dude.
No, it's actually a professional gymnast. And she's not little. She's like
just like that one from The Ring, like was a professional like contortionist lady.
Pretty much. Yeah, you got it. Okay.
I don't know what we're doing next.
What we are doing next is Steve.
Oh.
That's what we're doing next. Or at least that's what I put up on the screen. So we'll see if that's actually what comes up on the screen.
No way. On this episode of Steve-O's Wild Ride, we have a very special guest.
Dude, he sounds exactly like him. Holy crap.
No way. Steve-O, I am such a big fan. I love you on Jackass.
No way, dude. How opposed would you be to running me over with your car?
I'm not opposed at all. Dude, that guy nailed it. That's
Right.
pretty impressive, to be quite honest. That is very impressive. So the thing I was going to tell you is this is another follow-up story. It's like follow-up story after follow-up story for me.
Okay, cool.
So we were talking about the diabetes. You know what the diabetes is, right? The diabetes. So we were talking about that probably about a month ago, and we were talking about how Twitter, somebody had gotten a fake Eli Lilly check, and they had said, hey, Eli Lilly's going to give all the drugs away for free. Well, apparently that sparked a debate. And then this happened because of it. And maybe this didn't happen because of it.
We didn't say anything. False news. Give us the new codes. We're good.
Exactly. It wasn't us. Somebody
It
else.
was not us. No.
Totally somebody else.
Hold on, because we have some pretty amazing breaking news. Do y'all remember when this happened, when Elon first took over Twitter and offered the opportunity to buy the blue check mark, and then a bunch of people set up accounts as if they were corporations who were verified? And the one that really stood out was this one, claiming to be Eli Lilly and saying, we're excited to announce insulin is free now.
Free now.
And everyone was like, what? $1 billion. And then the company was like, wait, that's not us. And then the company's stocks took a major hit because someone else pretended to be them and announced that insulin was free.
Can that company sue this person?
A lot of conversations.
They were going to sue Twitter.
One of which was, why is insulin so expensive?
Why?
This thing that people literally require to live.
Because
it
was
so
made
much money just
by the
to
American
live? Well,
government.
Today, Eli Lilly, the real company, not a fake account, announced that they're cutting the price of insulin. The company
fake
said it
becomes
would cap
the real.
the monthly
How crazy is that?
cost of diabetes products
$35
at $35.
That's awesome.
So that's our follow-up story.
$35 a month. A couple years ago, a woman posted a video on TikTok that I reposted where she was crying in her car because she had just left the pharmacy that had informed her that her child's insulin prescription was now going to be $3,000 a month.
That's what it was. $3,000
She was
a month.
hysterical because her and her husband already both worked 2 jobs. And she was like, my child's going to die. Now, they ended up getting her help. But this can make sure that no parent goes through that again. This can make sure that someone who has diabetes doesn't have to decide, between paying their electric bill and living. This is huge. Hold on.
Now, the one thing that I was going to say about this is that when we were researching the subject the last time, I found out that diabetes medicine was created by a scientist funded by the government, the United States. He gave the patent away to the universe for free. Like, he didn't keep the patent. So the fact that these companies are making this much money off of diabetes medicine was weird. You know what I mean? It's like they got something for free and now they're charging everybody for it. So it was kind of like, that's kind of confusing. So this is a happy ending to that story. But I wanted to do a follow-up on that because we had talked about climactic end to Grease Pole Festival. Important safety tip: don't touch him. I repeat.
You
do not. Touch.
No, I know what this one is.
Today,
you would already say no.
Don't touch him.
I need gloves.
No.
Don't touch him.
I have to help him. Give me some.
No.
Get a board.
No.
Leave.
Yeah, put the chair.
No.
Oh, too far. Too close. Too close. I don't even know what she's going after.
It's one of those lizards that is in like Florida.
Saving you.
Those
Is
geckos,
it? It looks like an
huge
otter.
ones.
Yeah, it reminds me of an otter. I'm saving you.
Let me save you.
So a Karen yelling, "I'm saving you," that's how it works.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is anymore.
That was a possum.
It's a chipmunk.
Don't touch
Chipmunk?
him.
Possum, chipmunk.
Squirrel.
I've seen that.
I have to help him.
I've seen that in the wild.
Squirrel. I'm reading captions.
It's not a squirrel. I doubt it's a squirrel.
Chipmunk.
A chipmunk? I'll go with a chipmunk. I could go with a chipmunk.
It's a rescue ranger.
It reminds me of a ferret, to be quite honest.
It does. It's a little ferrety.
I'm saving you.
So, important safety tip. When you save my life, you do not need to say, I'm saving you. I'm just letting you know.
And it didn't want to be saved. It wanted to
did
get
not.
back in the water. It was
It
just
did
like,
not.
dude. Thanks for watching this segment of the TP Show.